On this edition of Forever Home, we're talking about foster care. I'm here with my friend Pete from Excellerate Chester County. We're going to be sharing with you some of the exciting things that we're going to be partnering together to do to help really bless some teenagers who are getting ready to graduate from the foster care system. May is National Foster Care Month, so we want to share some exciting things with you. Those are coming up on this edition of Forever Home. Here we go. Hey friends, Drew here with 𝗗𝘁 Construction and Renovation with my friend Pete. He and his wife Lauren are co-directors of Excellerate Chester County. This is a program specifically for teenagers who are getting ready to graduate from the foster care system. Pete, tell us a little bit, what is the biggest challenge that you see teenagers in this age bracket facing as they're getting ready to leave foster care and enter the real world on their own?
Direction, resources. In a nutshell, direction and resources. That's what we provide, that's what we offer.
So they've had a lot of care growing up. They've been given a place to live. There's been food on the table. If they needed something, usually they're a lawyer or someone in the social work has been helped to get that for them. But they're getting ready to have it on their own. There's a lot of things that they're missing, specifically some life skills. How does Excellerate help with that?
Yeah, so we get them set up with a home base, which is Power Place Church in Kennett Square. We get them twice a week. We get them life skills, cooking, how to change a tire, how to balance a checkbook, how to sign up for college courses, vocational courses, and we get them pointed in the right direction.
So you're going to partner them not only with some people who are teaching life skills, but then each and every kid gets a mentor?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
Each kid gets a mentor assigned to one kid for the 6-week program, which really turns into a lifelong bond in most cases. And that is probably the most important part of this entire process.
Now you shared some statistics where when kids age out of the system, there's some pretty stark realities that they're facing.
So 60% of the kids that age out of foster care become addicted to illegal substances, end up in prison, or end up dead within the first year.
So Excelerate's a program that's in several different states across the country, and they've had some tremendous success overcoming some of those odds. What have you been hearing?
So the success stories are amazing. 80% of kids that graduate the program accept Jesus Christ into their heart as their personal Lord and Savior. And it's just, once you start with that as a base, it's limitless.
So for all the years that these kids have been in foster care, and Tracy and I have seen this in our home, the kids are provided for physically, they're provided for the housing and the food. And some families are very loving foster families, and some foster families are not, and some of these kids are in group homes. And so they're just getting the best that those folks in that group home can provide for 12 and 15 and 18 kids at a time. So this program is really helping to connect them with some one-on-one coaching, some one-on-one mentoring, some life skills that's going to help them along the way.
Absolutely.
Now, there's a little bit of a kind of a carrot at the end of the stick here that's going to incentivize a student to want to go through a 16-week program.
Right.
Tell us a little bit about that piece of things.
Yeah, so each child, the cost to put one child through this program is $7,400. The bulk of that, as you can imagine, is going to go toward the carrot on the end of the stick, which is a vehicle to get these kids, after we equip and release these children to be successful, we give them the resources to be successful. What would they do with all this training without being able to get from point A to point B? So we get them a vehicle, and the rule and what we stand behind is we give out vehicles that we would give to our daughters. So these are nice vehicles. Everything works in these things. It's exciting. It is absolutely incentive for these amazing kids that as they just start to unlock their potential, and that they have their eye on that prize, that they easily hit each benchmark that it takes to reach that goal.
So one of the biggest challenges they're facing, obviously, is they need to get a job in order to be able to start their lives. And how do they get from home to work?
Yeah.
So having a car is definitely going to help with that. So there's a couple of prerequisites that these kids have to fulfill in order to qualify for this. What are those two things?
Right, so the kids have to have AAA, which is a no-brainer, and they have to have insurance saved up for a year prior to having this vehicle delivered to them. And also they need to complete the program. So we're not just handing out cars and crossing our fingers. We walk through and mentor these children. We come alongside these kids, and we make sure that they're ready to have that responsibility.
So here's the part where you come in. Tracy and I, our heart is for foster care. We were doing foster care before we actually started 𝗗𝘁 Construction. And so one of our goals is to continue to minister in this area. And for us personally with kids in our house, that's one piece of it, but partnering with Excellerate Chester County is kind of a second phase to this, and we'll talk about 𝗷𝘂𝘀𝘀 Foundation. That's coming up here in a little bit as well. But one of our goals is that we really want to support what's going on here, but we want to give our customers an opportunity to partner with us. So what we're going to do is we're going to set up a matching grant. And basically, we are committing as a company that we are going to buy a car, $7,400, to take care of putting one of these kids to the program. What we would like to do is that's going to be set up as a match. So for every dollar that our clients and our customers give to Excellerate Chester County, 𝗂𝘁 Construction is going to match that dollar for dollar up to a full vehicle. So if our customers donate a vehicle, we're going to come behind and match that with a second vehicle. So we're hoping that you'll be open to doing that with us. We're going to put a mailing address where you can write your checks to Excellerate Chester County.
Excellerate Chester County.
We're going to put all those details in the description of this video so that you can contribute, and just put a note in there or a memo on the check that says 𝗂𝘁 Construction Matching Grant. Pete and his wife Lauren are going to take care of all those details and get us back so that we can make sure that we're fulfilling our end of that deal. And this is starting this summer.
Absolutely. So we're kicking off in July, and we're super excited. For any more details, excellerateYouth.org.
Awesome. So folks, thanks for joining us on this edition of Forever Home. We hope you're as excited about this as we are, and an opportunity to kind of give back to your local community. Live here, work here, give here, serve here, right? If we can solve a problem for you, give our team a call, 484-748-0008. Choose option 2 for 𝗂𝘁 Construction, or extension 2 for new projects, and we'd be happy to talk with you about this further or about anything going on in your home. Thank you for recommending us to your friends and neighbors. That's helping us to be able to do what we feel called to do within the foster care system and partnering here with Excellerate Chester County.
Absolutely.
We'll catch you guys on the next edition of Forever Home. Bye for now.